Hello CCF, we want to talk to you today about the recent church shooting in Texas, and remembering that there have been others along the way in Charleston and Wichita and other places, and our prayers and thoughts go to the church and their suffering and grieving and just that horror and shock of that kind of tragedy coming upon them. And so we just want to be expressing our solidarity with them, with the body of Christ, not only here in this country, but around the world, where, yes, suffering even comes and happens to people who are followers of Jesus. Of course, our thoughts very quickly then go to what about us here at CCF, and what would we do if we were in that kind of a situation? And were that kind of a situation to happen here, we would grieve and suffer and draw close as a community, depend on the larger body of Christ to come and help us heal and move on and to have new growth grow up out of the ashes. But I think the more important question for us is, what might we be doing, Pastor Caleb, before that sort of thing happens? How can we be proactive so that we can be saying, well, we can never say this won't happen here, but that we can say we're believing that we're doing all that we can to be having this be a safe place that we can come and interacting here with our families, with one another.
Yeah, so yes, this is a completely horrific situation on all terms. But the question does emerge, what can we be doing? What should we be doing? And as we've had this conversation, it's really not what should we be doing, but what have we already been doing and what can we move into? So we already have a value here where we value our kids' security at a high level. You're a parent, you know, you check in, you check out, they're checking IDs, they're doing all this kind of stuff. And yes, at times it feels like that's a bit much, but it's out of a heart of valuing this little person who you guys have entrusted to us for this series of time. So similarly to that, we want to ask the question, how can we be securing our facility, securing our spaces while you guys are in a time of worship? So you don't have to be thinking about those things. And there's others putting thought in. So we'd like to call for some additional steps in that path.
Yeah, and so this is not this is just a further step of how we do pastoral care, right? Of how we care for one another. And so what Pastor Caleb and I are calling for is that after church this coming Sunday, that those of you who feel motivated to be part of just helping to care for us as a community, to be a safe and comfortable place to be at, that you would meet with us following the Sunday morning service, and where we can be leading you into some of the steps that are already on our hearts, and to be helping, and you be helping us to be building into those, to be developing those types of ideas.
Yeah, I mean that's the heart of it. So meet with us, guys. Meet with us, ladies. It doesn't matter. We want to meet with people who have an ability to see things and notice things. So if you're that person who sits around and notices things, that's the type of personality we're looking for. That's the type of action we're looking for, because we want to foster safe environments, both for our children and for everybody else. We want, when people come to 10411 Greenbelt Road, we want them to be in a peaceful space. We want them to know that we care about all of those different ways that things can creep in, and we're doing our best to allow for people to come in, but not evil to come in. And so how we do that is kind of an open book yet, but we need your help in order to figure that out. So please meet with us directly after service this Sunday. It's important.
See you.